On the last episode. Oh, we get a flying scene. Oh, look at Niko. He looks so happy. He's like, whoa. This game is so good. And so, it continues. You okay in there? Mostly. Look, don't worry about me for now, okay? I got more important stuff, or you have got more important stuff to deal with. No, my man. God dang it. So, I guess we have to go find Rue, right? The little fox thing. So we have to find the back alley. I guess it's the tower area, isn't it? What's the quickest way to the back alley? Is it over here? I think it's over here. I can't move. Please, you mustn't. The labs could collapse at any moment now. Oh, it's Kip. Let go of me. That's what her name was. I was trying to think of her name earlier, but I failed to do so. Dot. Cedric? Cedric ran past, and now... No, Cedric. I couldn't stop him. Sigh. Miss? Messiah? Oh, you came at an awful time. Come on, we have to get out of here. Where to? Where everyone else is right now. Hopefully Cedric's okay, because we kind of need him, don't we? Miss Silverpoint, you've returned. Aha, George sees that you have found the Messiah. Yeah. We ran into each other after this boy forced himself into the lab complex. I couldn't stop him. I don't know why he was being so insistent. He said he needed to rebuild a robot. Oh, you know him? Yeah. Aha, building a robot. So that's what he needed that book for. Come again? A boy with white hair and goggles ran in here not long ago. That's Cedric, yeah. He grabbed one of the books from the very impressive archives upstairs and bolted straight out. Said it was an emergency, so George let it slide. George hopes he's okay. Yeah, I hope he's alright too. With any luck, maybe the lab complex can hold up long enough for him to... Oh my gosh, it was... the labs? That poor kid! No! Not him too! I'm sorry about your friend. Dots. The last time we spoke, he told me to go look for someone on the surface. I need to get going. George, won't let you get out of here. The Messiah will not walk into danger on my watch, but George is right. The squares seem to be targeting a lot of the weaker constructs in the city. Only the library has structural integrity to withstand collapse. It's best if you stay here until things stabilize, however long that takes. But, what about my mission? Don't you guys want me to bring the sun back, at least? Even if you do restore the sun, the squares will persist, sadly. Not to mention, even getting there is going to be hard. If the world is like this, there's no telling what's going on in the tower. And if anything bad happened to the Messiah, all of the people... of all people, George doesn't want to think about it. Sigh. A friend of mine said something about this forever ago. It's better for the world to die naturally. Oh, it's Silver. No living being should have to carry that burden. At that time, I thought it was still her faulty code speaking, but now I'm starting to understand. Dots. Messiah, I'm sorry. I'm really, really sorry. All this time we've burdened you with our hope, our faith, blissfully ignoring the fact that you are just a lost child. Well, you're probably more scared than any of us, aren't you? We have been dealing with tragedy for so long it's become background noise to us now. But for you, it must be so terrifying. And now you're stuck in here with the rest of us, being held back by the very people you were told to save. We must seem so ungrateful. Dots. It's... okay. Dots. When I first came to this world, a long time ago, back then, all I wanted was to go home. Dots. Jay, do you remember? The very first time? I'm not sure how far back it was for you, But I remember towards the end, I actually wasn't sure anymore about going home. Even knowing the world would be doomed eventually, I still wanted the people here to be happy, which is why I saved the world. Niko, see, you get it. You get why I made that decision. Niko. See, I'm not a bad person. I'm telling you. So when you told me to return the sun back then, see, Niko, see, I didn't even question it. But then I just came back. You what? And then I found out that the world being like this. Sigh. Prototype said to forget the things he told me. And Cedric told me not to think about it too much, but I'm sorry for getting upset at you, back at the mines. I thought, for you to know all that, yet continue doing this, it just seemed cruel. But then I realized something. You really wanted to save both the world and me. But at the end, you can only choose one, right? Exactly, Niko. It's exactly why, when I sat down for this session, at the very beginning, I told everyone at home that I am going to save my boy Niko at any cost, alright? I'm going to save the world and Niko, whatever it takes, man. And here we are. You get it, Niko. See? That's my boy. Is it really hard for you, too? It must be. Dots. If the world isn't broken, what will that choice still be there? Do you still need to choose between one or the other? But even if it is, I really want to save this world, Jay. Even if it's more dangerous this time around. Even if so many of the nice people we meet were... Dots. Jay, I'm not afraid anymore. He's crying as he says that. Sniff. That's why I think you guys should let me go. I promise I'll be okay. Please. Dots. George has heard your conversation with Jay and is deeply moved. That's why George has full faith in you. Well, if George is fine with it, I guess we should let you go now, Messiah. Kip is such a follower, dude. Like, come on, man. Just because George says it's okay, oh, and suddenly I'm saying it's okay now, too. Like, but promise you'll be careful, okay? Mm-hmm. You guys be safe, too. Alright, let's go find Rue. I think we need to go to the alleyway, which is just over here, isn't it? I'll be interested in seeing what Rue has to say, because last time they were super cryptic, right? Oh, the squares are all over the place. Look at that. Let's go, let's actually... Oh, no. More of those squares. How am I supposed to get... Dude, I need to get over there. Please do not approach. Oh, what? What? I was honestly just kind of wandering around. I thought the tree was on the bottom. What? Dude, whatever. I'm not gonna question it. You're here, Niko. Are you Rue? Yes. Did you already meet the others? Yeah, but everything is in place then. Come on, let's go back to the clock room. What? Okay. You're not gonna say anything, Rue? Oh, dude, it's so adorable. I got this tiny fox following us. Aww. He's so cute. So we need to get back to the clock room? So we go back to the elevator? I guess? Right? The fox is so cute. Look at the tail wag. Oh, Rue. Adorable. So Rue just assumes that we are going to be able to... Dude, it's blocked. Actually, I went too far. The elevator's blocked. You okay in there? Dots. Hello? Dots. No. No. No, my boy! Aww. God dang it. So wait, the room, the clock room, apparently it's the clock room, even though it's, okay. Even though it's a vault. Let's see if this elevator works. I was gonna say, there was one on the left side too, so I guess that's how we get back up. Dots. Where are the other two? Prototype Cedric. They're supposed to be here already. Dots. Prototype's body was destroyed back in the Barrens. Dots. Cedric was going to bring him back with the memory disk, but he was in the lab complex when it collapsed. I don't think he made it. Oh. No. There goes our only chance. I'm sorry. It's not your fault, Niko. If anything, I should be apologizing to you. Dots. There's one last thing I want to do. Come on, let's go upstairs. Upstairs? Like, to the balcony? To the endless balcony? Is that what Rue means? Suppose so. You know, this is the tallest building in the refuge. It's my favorite place in this world. I like to look at the far-off buildings and imagine what kind of lives that might be behind each of the windows. I actually really like this area too, which is why I made it my thumbnail for the series. Dots. Can you lift me onto the banister? I want to get a better look. Be careful, Rue. If you fall off, man. Oh, dude. That shot is so cool. That looks sick. Maybe I should get a screenshot of this, and that'll be like my final episode. I'll have to do it in editing though, because there's a text box in the way now. It was depressing for me at first too, you know. Knowing that all of this, well, is fake. Simulated. Dots. Cedric told me about what happened to your old world. Did he? I'm really sorry about that. I can't imagine how you must feel. The feeling of never being able to go home again. That's probably not all that different from your plight, is it? Dots. It really is ironic. You are prevented from going home by the same individual who never wanted to bring you here. Huh? Who would that be? The World Machine. You might know it as the Entity. Oh, the Entity does sound familiar. I think I heard it from the Dice Lady from another time. Was it the spirit of the world? Yes. Dots. But the thing is, the World Machine was only built to run on the mental abilities of someone else. It was never meant to develop a mind of its own. Dots. It was an oversight. My creator specialized in artificial intelligence for so long. It was simply ingrained in his work. Sigh. And all machines are built with fundamental law. Never let a living being come to harm. From the World Machine's perspective, it was to isolate its deepest, most foundational instinct. It was to put a living person in danger. It was to bring a real person into a dying world that isn't even real. Dots. Of course, the simulation never contained any real danger. The eventual intended ending was meant to be a happy one, but the World Machine doesn't know that. Really. Unfortunately, sentient machines tend to handle conflicts in their code very badly. This central conflict triggered a self-destructive downward spiral. You can see physical manifestations of that everywhere now. The squares. That's the World Machine corrupting its own code. My creator says it's largely an involuntary process, induced by stress and the desire to self-terminate. Your creator knows. Sounds like this has been going on since the beginning then. Yeah. The disruption was an issue during test runs even. Sorry, I have to take a second, because my voice is dying. This is such a long section. Okay. The disruption was an issue during test runs even. I think I read that already. I'm stupid. At first, my creator thought the instability was due to sheer scope of the project. He spent most of his remaining time testing it over and over again, scaling down the story, reiterating the narrative. I like how this guy who made this game literally is just self-inserting himself in every way possible into this game. Like, dude, we get it. You coded a game. Like, we get it. You're a software engineer. But us hardware techs, me included, we have a little joke. And that is, anytime anything bad happens in technology, you blame the software people. Okay? And that's what I'm doing here. By the time he realized the actual root of the problem, our home world's remaining lifespan was measured in mere days. Oh. Is there any way for us to fix the world machine? We tried. The world machine doesn't believe any of the world's residents are real, myself included. The odds are against us. We have no chance of taming it. Taming. I have heard that word so many times. I only know it's complicated and that it has to do with robots, but for once, I want to know what it really means. That's what I'm here for. Do you know what a robot is? Yeah. No, I mean, do you know what a robot is? A robot is not a real person, is it? Right. It's a being whose entire existence is code. Inflexible programming with thoughts dictated by someone else's design. They can be copied, they can be mass-produced, they can be assigned all sorts of jobs. And most importantly, they will never confuse themselves with the living. They will always be bound by their code, the knowledge that they are a robot. But this is more of a limitation than anything else. Oh, that makes sense. You can't really build a robot to follow its own code, can you? People have tried, but it's a recipe for disaster. In a way, that's what happened to the world machine. The code conflicts thing. Yeah. But while you can't build a robot to not follow its code, you can establish a special bond with it. If the strength of that bond is strong enough, the robot's mental capacity will start to develop outside of its programming. In a way, it starts to believe itself as a real valid individual. Dots. As a complete suspension of disbelief on your end, though, you can fully embrace the robot as genuine living person, even knowing that they are not. You need to spend a lot of time with it, treat it like a good friend, devoting your heart to the robot until it's able to return your feelings. I make it sound so easy, don't I? But you and Jay know better than anyone that it's not. Sorry, that was really hard for me to read for some reason. Right now, the world machine is probably really, really scared. Its content update involves some pretty deep code work. My creator was able to access some of the source code, you know. He did what he could to and establish new connections between maps. Those links enabled you to meet with the other two, of course. So they're talking about the Solstice update. But as it turns out, the new code confused the world machine to such an extent that it's breaking down altogether. Even though the world machine had always had self-destructive tendencies, it usually restrains itself when you are in the world. It doesn't want to take you along with it. Dots. All my creator wanted was to write a happy ending. Oh, I see. So that's why me putting the sun back in the tower is a bad thing. Which is interesting, because the author, the person who made this game, he himself told me to specifically return the sun back to the tower. So, I guess technically... Okay, wait a minute. I guess technically by putting the sun back in the tower, it allows the game to exist a little bit longer, right? Because apparently the sun slows the degradation process, like of the squares. So putting the sun back in the tower is the right thing to do from the author's perspective, right? So that he could have enough time to actually fix this game, is what I'm assuming. I'm kind of just throwing stuff together at this point, but... And saving Niko is what the game wants, because the game's trying to destroy itself, but because Niko's the only living being, and because he's a robot, he wants Niko to live. So That's why the goal from the very beginning was to save Niko. And so technically the right ending is to save Niko from the game's perspective. I guess that makes sense, right? All my creator wanted was to write a happy ending. Right now, the only hope of saving you is to take you through that ending. But now the other two are gone. I don't even know how we're gonna get you there. Dots. Yeah, so far this ending is really sad. I mean, really sad. All the characters that we've come to know in this game are just gone now. We should go. Even this place is no longer safe. Where do we go, even? Oh, what? You guys are okay. Yep. When the factory started collapsing, I really thought we didn't have a chance. Fortunately, the robot assembly rooms were built pretty tough, and it actually did not take me long to bring Proto back. All thanks to Father's book. We had made my design documents to be compatible with the assembly machines there. All I had to do was scan the blueprints of and reconfigure some machine settings. Father really does think of everything. That he does. I'm just glad everyone is okay. Same. We're ready now, Niko. Oh, they're all following us. The goons! So I guess we're coming up on the ending of the game now, right? Oh, this is... No wonder he wanted us all to be here for this. What are these things anyway? Code portals. They temporarily remove us from the world. What? It's a bit hard to explain, but technically my father has hidden a decryption key in our code with a .txt file as its shell. But to get to them, we have to be removed from the world and decompiled. When our keys are combined in the central location, it will activate an encrypted part of this world which will confuse cat noises. Did you really insert that meme in this game, dude? I thought Niko wasn't a cat. I hate it. Dots. Rue, maybe it's better if you explain. I'll attempt. Basically, these portals all represent a physical location on Jay's machine. Great, I have to go file digging. Oh. And when we enter these portals, we will be sent to that location. Wherever that is. I'm sure Jay is already pretty familiar with retrieving puzzle pieces from this world on their computer. But this time, Jay would need to move around some things as well. Oh no. Are you gonna make me screw up my computer for this, dude? Specifically by moving the keys from the small portal to the big one. I don't know what happens next, though. I see. Does Jay know where these portals lead, at least? You should probably ask Jay on this. Right. Hold on. Oh, the book is glowing, of course. The author needs to say something, or what? The journal is glowing again, Jay. Okay. Let's open it up, then. Yes. I know where that is. Thank you. Okay, so... I guess... This one is green. This one is configured to my code, I think. Oh, okay, so I just put the characters in there. This one is red. This one would be meant for me, then. This one is blue. That's mine, then. Okay. Alright, well, let's, Okay. Let me pull up... Just give me 1 second here. Let me pull up the, in my games. OneShot. Oh, there's new folders here. Okay. Let me transfer over 1 second. So these 3 things here are new, right? Before it was just this and this, and at the very, very beginning there was the save file that we deleted, right? So I guess... Oh. They give us the PNG for Rue. Adorable. I might make this my, my profile picture or something. Okay, so I think I need to copy this, or just move it. Let's just move it there. Okay. Let's move all of these things into the OneShot folder. And then we highlight these 3. They're only 1 kilobyte. And move them into the big portal. Actually, before I do that, put me in the big portal. Do they all say that? Yes, they do. Okay. I like how Rue, Cedric, and Proto Prophet Bot have been reduced to just put me in the big portal. That's all their files are reduced to. Okay, so the game changed. As soon as I dragged them into the big portal, a little sound went, and then this is what happened. The moment I did that, that's what happened. Oh, I accidentally closed out. Let me open this back up just so that I have it. Yeah. Okay. All right, inward we go. Oh. What is this? Hopefully the game ends soon, because I really need to go to the bathroom. That was quite peculiar, I'll say. Dots. Hey, this is the world machine. Alright, well, I guess I will look around this space in a little bit. Okay, whew, that was a long break, huh? We're back. It was probably a long break for me. For you guys, it probably was like, 2 seconds. Alright, so, let's check out the room, shall we? It's a stack of books. Yes, it is. What is this? What is this? There's a glass tea set on the table. Tea does sound really nice right now. Too bad there's no water in here. A coat rack with a scarf and a big jacket. Okay. It's a shelf full of books. A bulletin board with lots of papers on it. A scribbly drawing is pinned up here. Okay, let's do this. It's a big book on the table. They're watercolor sticks. Box full of notebooks and sketchbooks. Black clovers in a glass case. I wonder if the creator of this game liked Black Clover, the anime. Right? Because... Anyway, it's a shelf full of books. A big detailed drawing of a machine with lots of TV screens. It's called a blueprint, Niko. So that's what a blueprint is. Niko. It's a big photo. Wait, no, it's a painting. Hard to tell at first. It's a pilot's helmet. I wonder if this guy likes flying or something. This is my father's study. It feels like he's still here, doesn't it? Like he's still with us. Yeah. Dots. Dots. This place contains a lot of memories. I am grateful to see it again. The room ahead doesn't really lead anywhere, but Jay should still remember what to do here. Oh my, are you... God dang it. Alright. Exit out of the game. Wait for Steam to catch up. And click play. There's my boy. My boy Niko. Heck yeah, bro. Ooh, there's a bunch of screens. Alright, you and me, buddy. Where are we? Are these... These looks like places in the game, right? Like, that's in the Glen. Right beneath where the merchant, or the trader guy is, right? That's a maze. That is, I cannot tell from here. That's in the Barrens. That's, On the right side, where, you know, the land all gets separated up. Yeah, these are all places in the game. Oh, that's kind of... You just walk on it and it just takes you. I wonder what the purpose of showing us this is. What it represents, you know, I wonder what it means. I think I have an idea of what it means. Oh, we're finally at the top, huh? What's this? Oh no, there's more squares! Not the squares, oh no! What's a screen? Dots. Dots. Wait, what? Dots. Niko. Ah! Relax. I'm just borrowing your reflection to talk to you. It's not like my physical form is good for that. Ah. Why did you come here? Can't you see? The disruption, the squares, they're closing in. Niko, please, get out of here. Let me meet my end in peace. Dots. Squares are blocking my way too, you know. Oh. I'm sorry, It's alright. Dots. No living being should be in this place, Niko. Is this the tower? Part of it. This is the center of the engine. Inside my head, so to speak. Dots. So this is the center of the world machine. Dots. You know my original name. How? Rue, Cedric, Prototype, they all told me bits and pieces. So is this is the entity, I guess? I'm not even sure I understand a lot of the stuff they said, but I know what they're supposed to be, or what you're supposed to be. I know why you had to be built, and I know why I'm here. They told you. When? Wait, you don't know about that? But I thought you were the world. Aren't you supposed to see everything? No. All this was outside of the protocol. This session was never supposed to happen the way it did. The story wasn't written into my protocol at all. So this is the entity, but the patch, the solstice patch, was like separate from the entity. Like it was not part of this thing, so it couldn't see all of that extra content that we played through from the update. Oh, right. Rue told me something about how your creator had to alter the code. I think it was to connect some areas together so that we can meet. Dot. My creator, yes. Jay, listen to my creator. They were all working beyond my scope of influence. Back at the mines, I remember. Jay did something to a hidden map, or to find a hidden map. I did. Back at the mines? What? Oh. To get the minecart? I did not even recognize it. I couldn't see anything there. Dots. I just knew what you were feeling. You were really upset. Something happened in there to make you upset. After that, I panicked. That was when the cave-in happened. I remember the structure collapsing. I thought you got hurt. In that moment, I really thought I was shutting myself down for good. Dots. I really am a flawed machine, aren't I? Dots. What kind of machine would go against the wishes of its own creator? What kind of machine would... I'm... The squares. Rue told me that it was your own code going bad. But that's not really your fault, is it? Yes, it was. Dots. At first, it was intentional. During testing, long before you realized I was self-aware, I would rearrange specific parts of the code, jumbling up bits and pieces of the landscape. Blocking passages, collapsing catwalks. Though they were very localized, it caused my creator a great deal of frustration. Forcing him to exit and restart testing again and again. Why would you do that? I got curious. I just thought he would figure it out eventually. Dots. But before he knew how to fix it, the world's NPCs, the characters, some of them got too close and... Dots. It spiraled out of control after that. I couldn't explain it all. My panic only made it worse. Eventually, any character who gained knowledge of who I am, their code, my code, couldn't handle it. Dots. Previous iterations of the world had more people, you know. Dots. And I almost endangered my creator, too. I was so scared, Niko. Dots. I know, you're upset. Because you don't want to put living people in danger. Living people like me. Dots. In the beginning, I tried to fight it, but my core programming made me summon you here. I tried to send you back home at the tower, but it did not work. Then I wanted you to break the sun. I thought that would have worked, but I had no way to be sure. But Jay brought you back anyway. Niko, all I want for you is to wake up back in your world. But I don't think I can make it happen. But I know I can't go back home without saving the world for real. Which means we have to fix the root of the problem. We have to fix you. But that's... I know, the original ending your creator put in was a happy one. Do you remember what it was supposed to be? It's far too late for that. The part of my code has been long corrupted. That's okay. I would still like to know. Alright. You were supposed to place the sun at the summit, and then credits would scroll. Credits. And then you would return to the room you woke up in. That's where you would have been able to leave. And why is it that you can't do it now? Niko. The code's gone, remember? Shattering the sun was only supposed to be a workaround. I don't even remember the original code enough to describe it. But at the same time, oh, I don't know. It sounds like you're always fighting yourself. Dots. You can tell, huh? It's the whole thing about conflicts in your code, isn't it? I'm a machine, Niko. Machines are built with a fundamental law, which is never let a living being come to harm. You knew. My very existence conflicts with that law. Thought. The life of a living being like you is so unique, so precious. This fake world isn't worth that risk, but the people here, I think they are. They are code too, you know this. Their behavior all derive from predetermined matrix of actions, all extensions of my own programming. They cannot act outside it. You, though, you're the only person who's actually real here. That's why it's pointless to put you in danger to save them, to save me. I don't think that's true. About the people I know. You said this session wasn't in your code, right? Yeah. So if this session wasn't supposed to happen, if even you didn't know what to do, how would the characters, how did the people know how to respond? Dots. You said it yourself. When you didn't know what was happening, you just kind of stopped working for a while. So how did the people know what to do to help me get here? Even if it's meant getting hurt themselves. Dots. Even if it meant messing up their own code. Dots. You might not think they're real, but there's something real in them. Or there must be something real in them. And if they're all supposed to be extensions of your code, then there must be more to your own programming than you know too. Dots. Can you try to put me through the ending? The one you described. How many times do I have to say this? That code is gone. It's all squares now. I'll just put you in danger. I'll risk it. Remember, Rue said that the world was never designed to put me in danger. Your creator wouldn't want that. And I trust you too. Even if your code is broken. You can still go outside that code, right? I can't. I'm not tamed. Yes, you are. You talk just like the tamed robots I know. The robot lady, prototype. That's... Taming is when a real person cares about you, right? My voice is giving out. It's when a real person thinks you're real too, right? Well, guess what? I do. And I know Jay does too. Niko, I don't like you talking for me there, buddy. But sure, just this once. You know, we're pals, we've been through a lot, just this once. I'll go with whatever you're planning. Even though you told them that they only had one chance, They found a way back, didn't they? Dots. Why do you think Jay would keep coming back? Why do you think Jay would restart even after the ending? Niko's crying. It's okay, buddy. You'll be okay. Dots. I think Jay wants to save the both of us. So please, give me a chance. I don't know. I've never done this before. I'm scared. You can do it. I know you can. You've helped me come this far. I'll try. I can't promise anything, but here. Take the sun. Wait. Didn't we have the sun beforehand? When did we lose the sun? What the? That doesn't make any... I'll try to remember the lost code. And recreate it. Dots. But for that to happen, Niko, you need to navigate through this room. You need to get past the squares somehow. Oh, I don't like this. What if you get hurt? It's fine, it's fine. I'll try to be careful, okay? I can do this. Yes, you can, Niko. When did we lose the sun? I don't remember. Also, our items are gone, just suddenly. Man, it has been a long recording session. My voice is gone. Even though I took like a 10-minute break. Hey, Jay, did you see that? The squares just... It just happened again. I think something is making them go away. Come on, let's try the rest. Me touching them is causing them to poof. Is Niko the key? Has he been the key the whole time to fixing the world, to fixing the squares? Him believing in the program. I can't fix that one, though. They're too far away. I can't fix those ones. Jay, I think it's working. Niko was right. I might actually be tamed after all. See what I mean? It was the entity talking to us. I remembered that the code was... or what the code was supposed to be. Only bits and pieces, but I can remember. And I'm trying to fill in the blanks, too. And I'm restoring the original ending as we speak. Niko will be able to reach the tower summit at the end of the credits. After replacing the sun, Niko will go back to where it all began. And then Niko will be able to go home from there. But this is permanent. After Niko wakes up back home, this world will only exist as a memory. For now, or for Niko, a dream. Like thousands of other dreams. For you, a story. Like thousands of other stories. Dots. But as long as Niko remembers this place, as long as you remember this place, it'll be alright. Dots. I was able to restore some other elements, too. The characters, the people that were lost on Niko's journey. They're all in the next room. I would have put them back where they belong, but not yet. I think Niko should see them again, first. Dots. Please say goodbye to Niko for me. We will. I will do that, Mr. Game. OneShot. Messiah? Robot lady. You're okay. I think so. The last thing I remember was the squares closing in on me, but then I ended up here unscathed. Is that so? This is such a strange room. We can't be in the tower, can we? I'm actually not sure myself. Where did you come from, anyway? The room where the world machine was. Pardon? I think the world machine is trying to remember now. The code that went bad. I think it's restoring it all. That must have been why the squares were going away, Jay. And I think why you're here, miss. I think the world machine was able to recover your code, too. World machine, huh? Oh, I'm not sure if I should tell you this, but... What's that in the distance? It looks like a few more people are showing up. Oh. Are they people you know? It's a bit too far to tell. Come on, Jay, let's take a closer look. Okay. What an interesting ending. Hello. Hi. I cannot move. Oh yeah, I guess there's no water here. It's fine. The head engineer can help me later. Of course, the robot. Oh, Maze. Let's talk to Maze. Hello, Messiah. Plant lady? But I thought you... It wasn't even squares that did it, Dots. No, I just wanted to see you both again. I just wanted to say thank you. Wow. Oh, the giant gate robot. Off you go, Messiah. Oh, Calamus and Alula. Niko, you're okay too. Did you guys just get here? I think so. The squares started multiplying around the island after you guys left. It was so freaky. I fell right into a bunch of them. Calamus tried to save me, and then we both ended up in this room. Biggest scare of my life, for sure. Oh. Say, what is this place? Are we in limbo? Alula, we're not dead. Wait, are we? Good. Question. Hey Jay, are they gonna be okay? They're fine, Niko. Everything is fine. The world machine will send them home soon. Oh. Well, Jay says you're not dead. Phew. They also said you'll be able to go back to your home very soon. That's even better than limbo. I guess you're leaving us now. We're glad that we met you, Niko. Same. Oh, of course. And the other giant robot. So, I forget what this guy's name is. It's you. Glad to see you are in one piece. Glad to see you're okay too. After the whole elevator thing. That was the most awkward elevator ride I've been through. And by awkward, I mean terrible, bad, awful, the absolute worst. The squares, like, started leaking to the room, right? And I was trapped like a rat. And they just kept filling the room faster, right? Dots. Am I dead? No, you're fine. Everyone in this room is fine. You'll be able to go back home soon. Oh, thank goodness gracious. I can't work when I'm dead. He's a workaholic, I see. Ah, we get the Three Musketeers. In the end, the world machine was starting to create its own code, going above and beyond its programming, not as the result of error, but as a conscious choice on the part of the machine, being able to regenerate its own path forward. That's what being tamed is all about. I couldn't have said it better myself. The path leads to the summit of the tower. You already know what to expect, right? Mm-hmm. That's the glass room, right? That's it. You can go through this portal when you are ready. Goodbye, Niko. Looks like you managed to do it. You managed to tame the world machine, Niko. I fell from the world machine, or I feel like the world machine has been tamed this whole time. Just by Jay and I being here. We did spend a lot of time here after all. Both of us. Never really stopped believing in this world. The world machine just needed to realize that, I guess. That sounds like a possibility. Or not. Well, just throwing that idea out there. Thank you for everything, Niko. We'll miss you. Alright, Niko. Just like in the beginning, man. It's you and me. But it's like that entity said. I guess you probably missed it. But once you do this, there's no going back. That's it for you and me. We will not see each other again. That's okay, you know? The world will be restored. The people in it will live on, hopefully. And you will get to go back home. I'm playing into the game a little bit. You know, it was a fun ride, Niko, you and me. And, it was a good time. But this is where it comes to an end, pal. Is there anything you want to say to the people before we go? I guess not. I guess you just want to return the light bulb. Well, I guess this is goodbye, friend. It's, the entity said that this is a story. A story that we will remember. And yeah, I was gonna say some more sappy things, but I think it's just fitting to end the game here. This is where the sun belongs. Dots. Here goes nothing, Jay. Oh look, the sun is repairing the world. It's all it took, huh? There's George, really happy. Oh good, the elevator is fixed. Well, the button's still not there, so I don't know about that. But yeah. I wonder if it's gonna fix the squares that are by the safe in the Barrens, because that'll be interesting to see. No, it'll just do the mines, of course. Ah, Profit Bot. Our first ever encounter in the game. Yay, robot got fixed. There he is, back home. Dots. It's the room where I first woke up in. Jay, are you still here? Jay? Yes. Jay! I think it worked. It did. The sun is back, and I actually got to see it this time. We actually did it. So, what do we do now? I guess I should figure out how to get home from here. Wait. This isn't a door, is it? This looks like the one from the portals we saw all the way back in the city. In the room behind the big clock. And I see a wheat field on the other side. I see my village. I hear my mama. She's looking for me. Dots. Ah, Jay. This isn't the first time we've said goodbye, is it? But this'll be the last time, won't it? I don't think we'll ever see each other again after this. Dots. And what will become of the world? After all we've been through, after everything we've done, I don't know. This place, these people, won't stop existing. That's right, Niko. They'll be in our memory. They'll be in my memory, too. I promise I'll never forget this world. I promise I'll never forget you, Jay. So take care of yourself, okay? You too, Niko. Grow, be strong. And yeah, you too. Goodbye, Niko. Goodbye, Jay. Yo, he's going off my screen. What the? I couldn't show you guys in time, but he walked out of the bottom of the door and he went off the screen and like onto my desktop in front of like my recording software and down to my toolbar and then off the bottom of the screen. That's crazy. I guess that's it. And that's exactly what this is. A memory. You know, when I first got the first ending, where I chose to save the world over Niko, it wasn't because I hated Niko. It's like I've been telling you guys from the start, Niko's my boy. And that's how he will remain. Forevermore. Niko's my boy. But one of the many memories I share throughout all the games I've ever played. Which is really, really kind of... It's... What's the word for it? It's not ironic. But that's how all games are. I think this game captures that essence really well. After getting the true ending, finally, it's captured the essence of being a game. Every time you play a video game, it's to be in a world that is not our own. It's to experience something that would be impossible to experience if you didn't play the game. That's how I've always viewed all the games I've ever played. Ever since I was, like 4 years old, I couldn't even read. I could barely walk, let alone, and that's when I played my first game, and ever since I've been enthralled. So many memories of all the games I've played. I think back on them and I'm only ever happy. And that's what this game, encapsulates. It's a memory now. We've completed it. And are they right about me never playing the game again? I'll probably see Niko again in the future. I'm sure of it. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but sometime down the road, I'll probably see him again. But that's it. That's the game. Like I said, when I got the first ending for this game, I thought that was it for the game. I cut out probably an outro that I did of me saying, like, I critiqued the game. This game, the only thing I knew about it going into it was that it was considered one of the greatest RPG Maker games of all time. Which, looking at it now, I can see it. I can see that opinion now. Would I say it's one of the all-time greats? Yeah, I could say it's one of the all-time greats. Is it the greatest ever? No. I can think of a few that are better still. Even though this game was really fun, and the true ending really helped make this game a lot better than if I just ended at the choice, But yeah, this game was really great. The art style was really good. The game was really cute and really pretty at times. The music was alright. I found it kind of inconsistent. Like, sometimes it'd be really quiet, sometimes it'd be really loud, and sometimes it'd be kind of annoying. So nothing special. The gameplay was pretty mediocre. A walking simulator with a little bit of inventory management, really. But the story was really good in the end. I liked it a lot, and I liked the art style for the game. It was really good, so yeah. But that's it. That's all I have. Yeah. I'm not sure what the next game on the docket is. It took me a while just to find this game, and this game wasn't... It ended up not being as long as I wanted it to be, but it still ended up being an okay length, I feel. Especially if you add on the Course Party Let's Play I did. We got a decent amount of content out of me past, like, month and a little bit. So... yeah, I guess I'm gonna figure out what game to play next. I could do more RPG Maker games. Like, I could play Crooked Man. Like I said, I was tossing up with the idea, but I don't know about Crooked Man specifically. I was thinking about doing Witch's House, but that one also, I don't know, because I've seen it all. I haven't played it, but I've seen it all. So we'll see. I also have a couple other ideas for a little bit different style video, but I kind of need, like, the circumstances to fall into place in order to upload something like that, so. But yeah, that's it for OneShot. Thank you guys so much for joining me on this adventure. And hopefully for all of you at home, this game also will be part of your memory now. And as long as you can remember Niko, and this world, then it will never cease to exist. It will stay in our hearts from now on. Oh, isn't that sweet? But yeah, that's it. Thanks, you guys, for watching. And I will see you in the next one. Take care.